Well, welcome back to more Let's Play Together where we are visiting your cities. We are in Let's Play Together 6, and we have worked our way from that side of the map in this direction, and we are now kind of making this turn towards here. So we watched this city and this city in our last episode. So I'm excited. Let's get started with our next city of Let's Play Together 6. Oh, listen to the music. We're going to stay in the nighttime because this city is currently having a disaster. I'm looking for it. It should be. Look at the alien ship. This city's under attack from aliens from outer space, UFOs. There's another one. There's a couple of them. What should be happening is they should be abducting residents. So this player, this mayor, is playing with disasters enabled. And the disaster that's taking place in this city is a visit from UFOs. They seem to be mostly outside of the city. There's one in the city. All right, well, it's almost sunrise anyway. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. All right, the sun is up. Looks like the city has survived the alien invasion. So let's see what we've got here. That's a pretty good population. Okay. You already know what I'm going to do. I want to check the wind. That's now a required thing that we're... Excellent. Excellent. Wind is blowing that way. So excellent. Good job. All right, so we have primarily a grid. Oh, I like this. Look how so this is the entrance. We've got some roads that go underneath all of the roads, it looks like. So branches that way. There's a branch and a branch there. Now it's morning. So this is kind of a byproduct when you've got four-way intersections. The simulation, the sims struggle with four-way intersections. All right, so are we Is there industry going on here? Looks like we've got a trade port. Ore and coal. Okay. I wonder why these buildings. Not enough workers. No water. Not enough workers. Need workers. Not enough workers. 226. Uh, okay, so when you've got this many available jobs, I know we like these large industrial buildings, but we don't have. I would take the roads down to medium, or maybe even take the roads down to low density. A lot of your jobs are going towards other things. Your people are going to work in the ore and the coal trade port. Pretty good size commercial area that people are working in. All right, nice. This is a cool looking city. All right, so embezzlement. You're giving a significant tax break. I would up the taxes because right now parks. That's an awful lot of money for just a handful of parks. What kind of parks? Okay. Amphitheater, yeah. Oh, and it's surrounded. 1,300 simoleons. Oh, look at that one. 1,800. And we know that's okay. That was a hazmat explosion. Did you hear that? That's a hazmat explosion. Let's go to fire. I need to see what the building looks like. Oh, cool. You've got the progressive office. We're going to check that out in just a moment. Fire station. Okay, so just friendly advice. Two things. When an industrial building is high density and it catches on fire, the fire is a hazmat fire. You cannot put out a hazmat fire with this. You need the actual large fire station and then put down a hazmat garage in order to put that out. But the other thing that's happening is, if you look, we've got fires, but our fire trucks are in some traffic. So they're trying to respond, but they're in traffic. Okay, let's check out that progressive building. That is cool. Very cool. I'm trying to remember if the progressive office was a free DLC or if there was a small fee. Look at the person walking on top of the building. So the progressive office, so this mayor has 90% coverage. So what you would do, so every month, this mayor is paying 9,000 simoleons for 90% coverage. If a building that you place gets knocked down by a disaster, if a disaster were to knock this down, or if a disaster were to hit City Hall, your water, the mayor's mansion, then the cost, the insurance is going to cover 90% of replacing that. So whatever it costs to put down Big Ben, 90%. That was another hazmat explosion. So one of two things has to take place. You're going to be in a constant cycle of hazmat explosions. Either put down a fire, and I know right now you're negative. A couple of things. I would one or the other. You've got a large population, so I would demolish these high density industrial buildings and revert back, drop the roads down to medium and do medium density, or even drop the roads down to low density, because you've got a ton of people. I would do medium because these available jobs are because these factories are all closed. Try medium and see if try medium density and see if that gets you to more of an equilibrium. But there's no one unemployed. I mean, they're working. That's the first thing. That's what I would do, because the large fire station is going to cost money. That's what I would do. I would do that. And for a little while, the taxes are so incredibly, let's look at our population again. Taxes are, there's just, you're not getting the tax revenue that you can. 2% tax rate. Yes, that makes the people happy and it makes them want to move in. But if you're at 236,000 population, this for at least temporarily, I would do this at 12%, do this at 11%, do this at 10%. It's neither good or bad. It's neutral. They won't, the residents won't care. If the taxes are too high, they get upset. If they're too low, Yes, they're happy, but you're not making money in your city. This is the next thing that I would. So I would, yeah, I would work on the industrial buildings, work on the tax rate, and experiment, especially close to your highway. Experiment with getting rid of some of the four-way. Yeah, it's try the industrial and the tax thing first. See how that see how that works. I like the fact that see that they can get in and out along here. But yeah, have fun. This would be a fun project. And also put down more police stations. They're embezzling. You've got people stealing money from your city. I like it. It's a nice layout. Just some subtle little tweaks. You've got Big Ben. Now, Big Ben transforms medium density, high wealth buildings. They're all high density, I think. Wait, look. There's there's one. That's a medium density, high wealth building that has taken on the look of English British architecture. There's another one there. So a few of them here and there. They're not going to stay this way for long. See that? See the density? They are about to go high density and then they will transform from because they only will look like British architecture if they're medium density. And this city is going or has gone high density. If you are the mayor, I'd love to come back. I would love to come back. Let us know. I love this trade port layout. Take advantage of the train. What I find is even if you have a trade port, the simulation still wants to send trucks. I wish there was a way where you could just designate, hey, don't send trucks, just do it by train. 79% approval rating. See that industrial happiness because of the what's going on with the buildings. think about it, this is actually very easily an 80-something% approval city. Yeah, mostly green because everybody's working. They're just not working in the industrial area, but they're working. Nice, nice, very nice. Yeah, just some really small tweaks. I'm convinced. I'm convinced small tweaks. And this city is positive. I'm certain of that. This is where it begins with the taxes. And I'm trying to figure out why none of the resources are being sent out. They're being used locally. Is there a smelting factory that I'm... Don't forget to switch these to export, at least occasionally. Very nice. Yes, please, if you're the mayor, I'd love to come back. I'd love to come back. Oh, did you see that? Look at that. Arcology. I want to know, is this a single mayor's project? Did multiple mayors work on this? Wow, look at this. You know what? Let's wait for morning. It's already 7 p.m. Let's wait for morning. We've got some things to look at. All right. So, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to check the wind, but it might not even be necessary. I don't see any industry. So this is a city that is not doing any... Wait, let's do this. Let's do that, and then look at that. Yeah, zero. No industry. It's making wonderful profit from the specialization and the mega towers. All right, so we come in. We immediately branch in that direction. It curves around. Another branch. Look, there is the... So there's a large fire station. You see where it says hazmat fire trucks, 0. It has a module that is the only way that you can put out... Well, drones can do it as well, but that's how you deal with large, high-density factory, industrial building fires. So we come in... I like this kind of at an off angle. So you come in and you can immediately get to the stadium. Look at the taxis. Look at all of the cabs. Got airship. So let's just kind of break it up into sections. So this is, I like how they face each other. Two casinos here. So sci-fi, making money, making money, making money, which I figured. Lots of police. Gambling cities bring in criminals. Airship with a commuter mooring. Okay. There's our bus. Then you come to this island here. Oh, look at that. Right in the middle. Wave power plant. It doesn't generate a lot, but it's cool to look at. How are we doing with this? You can make an even greater profit if you put down a bus stop, because you've got bus service. Nice, nice contrast. Look at that. Really cool. Okay, and then we come to this island, and we've got a little bit of residential. Got another landmark that's making money. Don't forget your bus stops. Okay, great. There's one. Excellent. Okay. Okay, you've got one in front of the gambling house. Yeah, any point of interest. Your casino profits could rise more. Now, this is kind of close. I mean, these service bus stops, but I would still put one right there. And we come over to this island, and this is mostly residential. Look at the buildings. This is high wealth. This is high, yeah, high wealth. This is where the gambling headquarters is. Fitting. Yep, that makes good sense. I could see some of these high wealth individuals. You know, this gambling industry has made some people very wealthy. Some gambling houses, probably because nothing else would fit there. We've got another train. Or is that the only train? Wait. Yeah, train. Okay, so that island, good use of this map. Okay, and then let's check out our mega towers. We already know that they should be doing well because they're making a wonderful profit. Okay. What level is this? What is it? An apartment. So the apartment is kind of an off red color, but that arrow. So this apartment at one time had been struggling. It's not struggling anymore. See that? The arrow is pointed. People are moving in. Good job. While we're doing it, let's do this. Mostly green. Okay. So garbage using the atomizer. So somebody somewhere has done research on the garbage atomizer. Somebody has done research on sewage sanitizer. Control net. Okay. If you've got high wealth workers, they're going to power your control net. So these are, some of these are high wealth levels. Tourism Crown making money. Tourism Crown making money. Nice. Just a few people incarcerated. Okay, let's do this. I want to know. I'm going to look at just tourists. Just under 7,000 tourists arriving that way. Good night. That's a lot coming in. I talked about this either in a tutorial or my own city when they released airships. That was one of the best things they released. The airport takes up more space, and I'm telling you, there's no way an airport is going to bring in that many tourists. That's awesome. Wait, let's look at this. High wealth tourists are coming in primarily. Embezzlement. You're doing well financially. If you ever needed to, you can also, just like the last city, you can also up your taxes. Keep your mega tower happy. Keep your mega tower happy. That's the key. High wealth. That's probably why it's kind of hard to keep the high wealth happy all the time. These are high wealth, education, mall. They do have some fun up here. Keep them happy. Do not do not worry if all of a sudden they become unhappy. They should cycle back. Now, this city appears to be the closest city to the arcology. The closest city to the arcology. I think the simulation sends too much. If this city were trying to make a living with importing, exporting a resource, they wouldn't be able to because of traffic. This first city gets so many visitors. People live here, but they come here, and in this case, they're coming here to have fun. Don't see any medium density. You got the Eiffel Tower, so you would get Let's see here. Here's medium density, but it may not be high wealth. Yeah, if it were high wealth, it would take on French architecture. Everything is making money. What have we missed? Look at these casinos. Goodness. This is no small task to get multiple elegant casinos profitable. Roman luck, elegant, elegant. That's no small task. Great job. Great job. Lots of control net. How are we doing with control net? You need 20,000. You're producing over 31,000. You're selling a little bit to a neighbor. You've got maglev. I bet that took some effort getting that maglev track over that. I'm sure that took a couple of attempts. Look at that. You had to get the train. This took time as well. Get the train around, under the bridge, through there, to there. Look at the high wealth cars. Look at the high wealth visitors. They're driving in. They're actually leaving as of right now. Let's wait. What were you doing? No hotels. No hotels. No hotels. Don't feel bad about that. You've got plenty of hotels. You just can't. You just can't. You just can't provide lodging for them all. No hotels. Yeah, don't worry about it at all. You've got so many hotels. You just don't have any more space for it. These you cannot put down high wealth hotels, just medium and low wealth. Do you have penthouses? You've got some penthouse. Yeah, you've got penthouses over here. Yeah, nothing more you can do. They're full. Nothing more you can do. Great job. Look at the visitors. Your city is primarily a high wealth city, which is why these gambling houses aren't making as much because they do not cater to high wealth. Your high wealth are coming over here. They're going to these. Nice. That's the other thing I like about the airship. The airship caters to medium and high wealth, and the airport, I don't think. Wait, I think I'd have to be in my own city. Yeah, see how we can't even see it. I'm almost certain the airport favors high wealth a little more than nice. This is nice. If you're the mayor, what I want to know is this your project? Somebody, let's see how many other cities. I know what we need to do. I know exactly what we need to what we need to look at. There is a viewer that was probably screaming, Leonard, if you do not check this. I remembered. All right, let's. There it is. Look at the icon. Okay, so the same mayor worked on these two cities. That's a separate mayor. We've got a ferry ship coming over. We've got school buses and regular buses over here. Bus, school, train, airship. People are coming from here to here. Train and airship. And if we do this, they're going back and forth. Nice relationship. I know. I think this. Let's go over. We're going to go over here. I think they're buying control net over here. I thought I saw that notification. It doesn't show it, but I know they're buying control net. Excellent. Great connections. So, what I want to know, okay, so these four city plots would be for this great work. Now you notice you cannot see the great work because I'm looking at this from the perspective of my city plot over there. So my city plot has nothing to do with this region of the region. So I can't see the great work, which makes no sense to me, but so here's what I want to know. We've got one mayor here. This mayor claimed a city but didn't do anything. But we have a mayor here. So I'm curious. Is the great work, is that arcology the work of all three cities and two mayors, or just this mayor, or the just I would love to know. That's what I would love to know. So, and it's going to be cool because our next episode, we're going to wrap up this region with the same mayor, this city over here, and then the neighbor, because it looks like they've got a pretty cool relationship going. And as we get further away from the arcology, the traffic should lessen. But nice, look at that. We are one more episode away. We'll be wrapping up Let's Play Together 6. But very, very nice. Very cool. We will see you next time.